Yeah, just leave. Fuck this.
I do think this is our better option to quickly
Alright,
pass
well,
over.
sure. You go for those 3 days. How incredibly slow moving this whole thing is at the moment.
Oh, I guess
Maybe-
here we pass into hills.
Yeah.
Like,
And that goes to 3.
how fast do we move? 3?
3.
Because there was 1 day, so we have another 6 then. Basically hook up with
Yep.
the road here.
And then
Click.
flip along a little bit.
There we go.
You're back on the trail.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Didn't get lost.
Our scouts are pretty decent. They've got 4 awareness.
We can see the river.
They know what they're doing.
It does help that the entire party has literally been to this damn river and back before.
It does.
A lot.
That you know the trails instead of not knowing any of the trails. And also that you are allied with people who have been allies with these guys and fought people like you and know all the trails extensively.
Alright, well, I guess we... How fast did we move here on this one?
We move.
It's this. It's you move 6 now.
Okay.
Because we're in hills.
I think we'll go down to doing one day at a time then.
Okay, 6 up here. And now we're getting close to the fort thing.
Well, the river.
Did they have a keep on their side? is it
Of
just
the
a-
river?
Yeah, or is it just a
No, not at
bridge?
all.
Okay,
It's a bridge with a watchtower.
wonderful.
They've like sunk the bridge. Like, well, you're gonna have to tell me
Damn it!
about that.
We have to caulk the bottom and try to float the wagons.
That looks like the work of Caladan engineers. How did they?
What sorcery is this? I guess then on half a day we get here.
Yeah, if we go slowly, like the scouts ever so slightly ahead of us,
I mean, at this point, yeah, we
just
like
to make sure.
everybody's like weapons out because now it's
Like we're ready. If we turn this corner,
You see the-
we know that if there's something there or not.
And we're following alongside the river at this point, so they can show up at any time.
You were pretty far into their territory.
You probably don't take lightly to us, taking an army.
Sitting there on the hills having like cups of tea.
I say.
What?
Yeah. Well, there is the ahead. There's the bridge, the fortification, a small one anyway, and sort of in dry, hilly grassland kind of area. Could be a lot to say about that, but
Well, in that case, we get ready for battle and move up to the bridge, I guess.
You can offer them terms of surrender that the people can leave with their lives, except for heroes or commanders. They're captured, and
We can.
no one has to
offer
die.
parley.
We take the bridge, Manaki.
Well, we cross it at the very least.
attempt.
Attempt.
Can we,
No.
We wait to see if conditions improve.
There's an Indian that offers you...
3 sets of clothing. You'll transport the
Yeah.
entire army.
Oh,
3 sets of clothing, huh?
that was the prices back in those days. Or like
People
a
love
whack.
their clothing.
They did.
A thief steals 463 pounds of food.
Damn it! How does he steal that much?
The slaves
What
leave
man
with
carry that much flesh? Oh, no.
6 million valuables.
I love that chat can come up with stuff like the Caladan Unicrane wedge formation. What?
Sorry, that sounds advanced to me. I don't know anything about
That's
it.
advanced, yeah.
We're just milling about.
Yeah. We're just poking at
Unicrane
these.
wedge, huh?
Yeah, the Unicrane wedge. I don't even know what formation that would land.
Don't
on
pay
it.
attention. Don't pay attention to them. That's
yeah.
that's the easiest way.
It's like
I mean,
a
they're clearly
checkered-
in the brief formation after all that training. So.
Yeah, there we go. It's like a wedge checkered shield wall phalanx. Clear.
That sounds like a discipline of plus 21. Again, don't listen to them.
You did bring the warhounds, right? That we can release before we charge.
I
We don't
wish.
have that. We
man.
don't have those.
Or the burning pigs, right?
Well, you can certainly march up basically onto the road.
Okay.
What's up?
You know, ahead there's going to be, well, quite definitely going to be, people. You don't know how many exactly, but you can be pretty sure that, like even if things go super smooth and awesome, that there's going to be, like, actual battle there.
All right. Okay.
Time for that rousing speech.
Rousing
Maybe.
speech.
We walk into the jaws of hell itself. I said rousing. I'm sorry.
We are the men of House Caladan.
Die.
We shall not die in the face of these Dornish pigs. We shall kill them all and not give a fuck. Right? Right.
Fuck.
And yeah, let's kill the bastards, yeah? I like it. I like it. After all, they killed one of your friends, right? That archer dude. What was his name? Bob? They killed him, man. They killed Bob. Fucking wrecked their shit. And Dave. Can't forget Dave.
Sure. You move in with your forces. If you like a little.
Just quote the charge of the Light Brigade.
Yeah. That's a good one.
There's not to make reply. There's not to reason why. There's but to do and die. Into the Valley of Death Road, the 600.
400.
Wow.
And 5.
We say 6, but because it lifts the spirit.
They look around, everyone's like trying to count, like I thought we brought 400. What's going on, lads? Where did we get the
You
extra
are-
2?
You are, in fact, so strong that you count for 6. Nod solemnly.
Except for you forerunners. You only count for 1.
You suck.
Alright. Let's have these guys like oh damn it, I don't have ownership. No.
You don't own them. They're strong, independent white men who don't need no.
Someone
No further man.
No,
They don't
someone.
need no man.
Halldamir, you klutz, you forgot to deselect auto-resolve before you engage them.
No.
Now they're like the whole AI is gonna...
That happened once in our Shogun.
So suddenly, like,
Campaign,
Laenys
so-
dies. Like, what?
Wait, does auto-resolve mean I can't spend Destiny?
It was really the worst in
He decided to spend his destiny points to do things that you would not have.
To find
He
a
burned
rare
all of his
flower.
Destiny, all of it.
Yeah, he
think
burned 3 destiny points to find 3 different rare flowers.
No, he
Wow.
burnt 4, all 4.
All 4.
The red comet appears a century before its time.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, could it be a thing that happened? But
There's that Romance of Three Kingdoms maker on Steam now, so we can remake this there.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Maybe focus on the session that we don't know how long is still going to take yet.
It's gonna take 5 hours now. So
it's getting the right ones. There we go.
if it wasn't copyright, I'd have the Pirates of the Caribbean theme tune going for the battle.
Overestimated slightly how big this needed to be. Just move it a little closer. These tokens are pretty small, everything considered.
This map is way too big.
Yeah.
Well, good thing we loaded the entire, 50 megabytes or something.
Yeah.
Could I, just make this into one? Yeah, I actually could very easily do that. Reducing the size of this thing.
Live map making, folks.
Live
There we
map
go.
making.
That is much better.
Are we halving this? Are we dividing the scale by 10?
No, I'm just, well, you'll see. This map was 4 times as big. There's no need for that.
Right. Okay. Really? We're gonna have
That's a bit of
over
a...
200 yards worth? Because these archers can shoot over 200 yards. They don't give a shit. Not to mention these dudes move 40
I don't think it's yards.
No, it's
think-
yards.
But I don't think the scale currently
It's
is yards.
10 yards.
Alright.
That's why I was asking about scales.
The weather, I'm told I should say that, is clear. So
Alright.
it doesn't rain here very often, as it happens.
It's actually snowing.
It's actually snowing.
How many
Laenys?
yards?
Dead.
What did you
That's the destiny point.
Hmm.
Yeah, but ahead of you see the river and the bridge.
We do. Oh shit, we do.
And you see the fortifications on the other side with their banners on them and such.
For terrain,
Which-
what does most of this count as?
Hmm?
For terrain, what does most of this count as?
I mean, for moving here, or
Yeah.
for defensive terrain, or
For moving,
well,
basically.
for moving, this is slightly hilly area. Just find that table.
Okay.
With terrain bonuses and penalties.
Hills, slow movement, a bonus dice on fighting and marksmanship test.
Yeah, if there is a particular tall hill, which there isn't here. It's down to the
elevations.
river, so it's very much slope both ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so juice movement by
So-
10 yards.
Which is down to generally slow.
Well, are those temporary fortifications? No!
Well, these are not really temporary.
The actual things.
It's a watchtower.
Yeah.
It's just a little thing, yeah. Yeah. So now we basically you have here you come with an army stepping up. So, well, do you want to send a person over to Palais or anything?
I don't think we need to.
I mean, we could.
We could.
You can't win. Just
We actually have
really.
2,000 men behind that hill. So
It's just a Vanguard. I mean, we could. Do we see how many troops, Manaki, that are actually on the other side there?
Not just from a client's. No, I mean there are certainly people.
Yeah.
Certainly a lot more people than there were here when you crossed over.
I don't know. As far as we're concerned, we're the ones with the strength. They can send someone to parlay if they so desire. If they think they can take us, then, well, they have the defender's advantage.
yeah, I mean, it's generally the attackers that offer the.
No, both
Oftentimes.
people can, ride out. Even the book says, so that both, either side can try and ride out for a parlay.
Comes to mind that you actually didn't bring horses, so it would be someone running out.
I mean, I have my horse.
I have my horse, but Hugo ain't going nowhere.
So you have your horse, but if Hugo's not allowed to go anywhere,
No, he's not leaving me, right? And I need the movement. Just in case, man. You don't know. No, I don't
Well-
see why we would send out anyone for a banner of peace.
all right, you're the battlefield
Like,
commander.
I don't see any need for it. They're not gonna say, yeah, sure, we'll give up the bridge. I don't see that happening.
Manaki crosses out the area of the notes where they're willing to sell the bridge.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't want to die for this house.
Sell the bridge would imply we have money.
I mean, they buy them with their lives, basically.
Mm.
Well, all right then. If that's not going to happen, then I believe it's supposed to have like an initiative order sort of thing. Although I want to move you a little closer. It depends on how I want things to go. Makes sense for you to be like coming down the road, like so.
Yep.
Yeah. That's far enough that it's pretty clear what your intentions are. All right. Now we have initiative, which is an interesting way. I could just use the markers over here for the commanders, because you don't have any sub-commanders and they don't have any sub-commanders.
Yeah.
Which makes this terribly easy. Convert that into a token, and we can just do it like this. All right. So far, so good. Let's see what we roll for actual
Warfare strategy.
warfare strategy. All right. Good. Well, let's roll some of that.
Yeah.
How strategic are they?
That's the real question, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Ah, shit. I can't. I don't have a token to roll from.
No, just use the Caladan forces.
Where is that token? Because I need to apparently click it.
It's all
the way over here.
the way, yeah, all the way back in hell.
Yep. All right. I got it.
All right. Looks like you get the first move. And as it happens, I believe all of their units should be visible to you. Actually, enter battle.
Yes. Although you
Yep.
can roll stealth,
You
Hey.
can have hidden units, yeah.
which I will ask to roll stealth for my forerunners.
All right.
So that is the stealth, which is 3.
In order for a unit to be concealed, the unit must roll a stealth test against the closest enemy unit's passive awareness. Wow, 15.
Good
yeah.
roll.
Good roll.
Should beat most passive awareness of normal people, at least.
Definitely.
Right, where do you want them? Like a bit further back, or?
I would like them. Is this like a little raised hill bit, or is that just this?
No,
Yeah,
there's like a
cool.
bit of ridgy stuff, but nothing that really constitutes as much.
Yeah. Well, have
They're
them
like over here is a little bit raised.
Yeah. Well, we'll have them over here so that they can spot things.
Like
They
hide
know
over here.
what they're looking at.
Hey, Halldamir, don't look too far south at the units that Manaki has revealed, okay?
Oh no, I'm looking at those. Don't. Making me sad, man. Making me sad. It's that one on the road that's got me.
Yeah. I figured.
Fuck.
I figured.
Well, cavalry sucks on the bridge, so...
Yeah. Wow.
Well, you have the first orders.
I do indeed.
Let's see how this works. You start by giving an order and then it switches back and forth, right?
Yeah, it switches back
Because
and
there's no
forth.
sub-commanders, which makes it very simple.
Up to.
So it actually doesn't matter. Yeah,
And then after.
up to the maximum.
Yeah, so
Whichever
after 4.
both of you have.
So after 4, we re-roll our initiative.
Uh-huh.
And then again 4 orders, taking in turns.
Yeah.
So I will order my rangers to attack the cavalry, being that they are in the 200-yard range that apparently they need to be in.
It's like 120, isn't it, for long-ranged
No,
units?
200 apparently. I believe it was.
Yes, long-range weapons allow units to attack targets up to 200 yards away on page 179.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll roll to actually give the order. Which does beat their 9 discipline.
Alright. I guess I can fucking roll their marksmanship.
Yep, which will be the 4
It's
plus
5 dice.
5. Yep.
4 plus 5, you mean? Like
4 plus 1.
Yes. and
what I meant.
just roll their flat dice as they attempt to attack the cavalry from long range. Pew 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 pew.
Starting the battle
That's-
off that way.
That's a good pew.
That's a pretty
Right.
good view.
That is then 3 degrees.
Their damage is agility plus 2. I think their agility.
Like the little token, and I've like
Okay.
the notes added everything that we should need.
Yeah, their
All right.
agility
It's very
is 2.
luxurious.
All right. So 4 damage, then base times 3 is 12 damage.
We can only hope that their endurance is 3 and they have no armor rating. Or 2.
Well, they
and
are
have
light
armor rating.
cavalry, so who knows?
Who knows, indeed.
Right, they take a bit of hits, yeah, but they're not disorganized by that.
Really? Holy shit.
We'll say that these guys are, I guess, ranged attacking, which means that their standing order in the label means that they will attack the nearest unit if they're not told to do anything else.
And that's
They have
my
not
order.
been given another order, so they have. So yeah. All right. Well, here they'll be told for these archers to shoot at your archers.
Makes sense to me. Want to take out the ranged combatants.
And that requires a roll, and that is okay.
2 degrees.
Yeah. So they will have their archers shoot at your archers.
They get to make 2 attack rolls?
No, the first one was to give the order.
Oh, right. Forgot.
I
They're-
just rolled it with the archer, I suppose. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That is then 13, which would be 2 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they have an agility of 4.
Huh.
Huh. Wow.
And here. That should give them.
Six. Unless they have upgraded weapons.
They do not have upgraded. That's what I'm looking for.
It says
Yes. Yeah, that would be 6 damage times 2.
Reduced by armor, so that's 10 damage, which puts the unit into disorganized status.
Yep.
So that means we'll set the health to just to make like to 0 out of 6.
Yeah.
And then we'll give them a halo like red. I think red is a good one. Right? Red Halo, if it is organized.
Alright, that also means I take 2 points of damage.
Yes.
As a rain of arrows from the watchtower, which actually is a hide up location. Now that I think about it, will rain down upon the archers, who are themselves shooting at the cavalry. So you get another order.
Yeah.
Do the Forerunners have any ranged?
You can double click them, and you can see in the notes what they have. Yes, they do. Have ranged.
So we could potentially have the Forerunners. Do they get like a sneak attack or something because they're hiding?
They get 1 bonus die if you attack while being hidden. The first turn, the first time you do it.
So we could have the Forerunners and the archers hit their archers potentially, just trying to take them out.
They would get an extra test die. That would combine. Yes, that's
And
plus
they-
1d.
And they have another plus D for me being there.
Yep. That makes 4, which is pretty decent.
It's like double.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can agree with that. I'll give the Forerunners the order to shoot at the archers on the watchtower.
Oh, hey, they have archers. That's terrifying. Maybe I should have done something about that.
Didn't think they would have
Successes.
4 agility.
Well,
And
I mean,
4
the archers
marksmanship.
can attack on like immediately. The cavalry
My
cannot.
god damn. 4 degrees, did you say?
Does that give any bonus?
I don't think so.
No, it does
you,
not.
You just successfully command them.
I
so
successfully
it's-
commanded them.
So it's 2 base plus 1 for me being there and plus 1 for being hidden, so 4 die.
4 dice.
Alright. Oh yeah!
Well, that could be 3.
All right. Yeah. That would be 2 successes.
That's 4 damage.
Reduced by armor, and then. Yeah. Right. Well. It always sucks to have the less, like, ranged units. I suppose it could tell the archers to shoot again
Yeah, the discipline
by,
just
by
goes up.
adding a +3 to the
To the
difficulty of doing that.
Yep.
You know, that doesn't seem like a terrible idea. So, let's shoot those archers again. That is just enough.
Which means they are routed.
Well, it depends on the damage, right?
Unless it's double their maximum health. If it's double their maximum health, it destroys them. But their maximum health is 6.
Yeah, but it's worth trying.
Yeah.
Which lands for 4 degrees.
Ow.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Which translates into 24 points of damage.
which will destroy our units. Our archers, at least.
Let me go ahead and add a wound.
Yep.
Well, like,
As my body has been perforated with 95,000 arrows.
Yep.
they certainly rain from up there. Nice steady stream.
Even if they hit like that on the first round, that would destroy them as well. Alright, I can't recover them from being destroyed. So that's the thing. Only thing I can think of is moving up the Vanguards first. Which I think is a solid plan. Any
Sure.
suggestions?
This place is a
Other
road, so
suggestions?
you get full movement. There's no penalty.
See if we can. I can.
How do standing orders work with the movement again? Do they continue moving, or do they just move once and stand, or?
They move once.
See here. I thought there was like...
Once a unit moves, it does nothing until it receives a new order.
the unit can charge any unit within its sprint movement.
What is actually...
How does sprint movement work for these?
I think it's exactly the same.
They can sprint. Let's see here.
So if I can sprint...
Move a normal rate or sprint. If it ordered into sprint, they do it in a... They must move... Yeah, you can sprint in a straight line.
Yeah.
Basically.
But you can... It doesn't say you can charge any... You have to be in a straight line to charge. It's
Yes,
just
because
within
it's your
its
sprint.
movement.
But you can take a movement to sprint if you don't want to just move, for example. I don't know why you wouldn't sprint in this case.
Yeah. Let's sprint them up. I can't really see how I can...
So that they move 6 as a base.
6 is a base. Okay.
Yeah. Right?
They move
60.
40.
Then, what?
They move 40 yards according
40.
to the book.
That'd be 4 then. Yeah.
So sprints 3
Times 3.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, well. No sense to risk that sort of thing anymore. Perhaps it's time to move these guys. Which is done. Well, I suppose they'll have to sprint as well then. Like over here.
And let's order the claws to sprint up as well. Which I can.
Wait, what?
Well, we want them up there as well, right?
It's not good morale to see your sister's unit being riddled with arrow right next to you.
Yeah. Thankfully, she
not.
didn't die, so...
I mean, I can't really see her unit right now. I'm gonna be...
No, I mean they're like scrambling and being hailed with arrows.
Yeah.
Right. I'll move to be over here. Yeah. Well, new round.
Alright.
Shuffle initiative.
I'll roll with this.
Twelve.
Same. We'll just keep the same order then,
Okay.
Okay.
if you don't mind.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
That's not how the book suggests it, but sure, that works.
Well, neither of us have a strategy bonus
Oops.
die, so...
Yeah, well, the game will basically suggest reroll as a result,
no.
because you're identical in everything else.
Oh, we can do that.
Sure.
Because the game basically says you initially roll. If the rolls are the same, you compare the number of
Well,
Correct,
die.
there
If
we
you've got
go.
the same number of die, you compare the bonus die. If the bonus die are the same. Reroll.
That's a bit of a difference.
Yeah. We will order the forerunners to fire
Wait a
again.
second. We still have the we still have to conceal the standing orders. No, wait. That's only if they didn't take any orders.
If
Yeah.
they didn't take any orders.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll order the forerunners to attack again.
Sure. Who are you attacking?
The archers.
All right then. That would be 2 degrees.
Well,
No, it needs to roll again.
that's the order.
Oh yeah.
that,
okay.
that's the order. Yeah.
I think Jonas is away right now.
Is he?
I think
He
he's
goes
just
Grimith.
AFK for a second.
Right. I thought that was Grimith. Grimith stepped
Jonas,
He
are
might
you
be-
here?
They might both be AFK then.
I suppose.
I guess they're both AFK.
How many dice are they supposed to have then is the question, I suppose.
Yeah, that's
3.
one thing. Yeah, they lose the
3.
benefit.
3 die?
Yep.
Mhm.
I,
I'll
Right.
just
That is
hard roll it.
2 successes.
4. 4 damage then.
That is not a lot. All right.
Nope.
We'll command these guys to move. I'll just sprint.
Vultures. Vultures everywhere.
Yeah. I remember these guys.
Now, if they get into our charging range...
That's still a couple of turns away. I will order these guys to move forward. Which I believe I just about do. So they will sprint forward to yay.
This very, very narrow bridge.
Ah.
He will go here.
Can he though?
Yes. Because that cannot fail.
God damn.
And now you get to do again.
Let's order the claws forward as well.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Alright. Well. Go a little back. You go.
I will. I believe the Forerunners are at like 12 discipline now. So I'll order them again to fire. I just make
Jonas, fire some arrows!
fire arrows.
You get 3 die.
Yeah, well,
What's the
against the best archers in Dorne, I don't have much.
No.
I'm sorry to say.
No.
Come on, fire your 3 die. Maybe you'll hit.
That is indeed a hit.
2 damage base.
Which will not really be enough to do much.
No damage from the bows. The bows don't have like a bonus. Ah!
Oh
Ow,
god.
ow, 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 ow.
It's
Oh, there we go again.
loud.